jersey also, 1999 World Cup jersey.
Good morning, teacher. Fighting friendship masti PT. Bell ring और हो गई छुट्टी.
You are singing this, bro.
Oh, school time. Action
Action
का
का
school time.
Oh, jeez.
Classwork, homework, punishment. उसके बाद आगे मिलते हैं. Welcome to the Desi Trip podcast with me, Viraj and Akshay. Today we have with us Angelina and Anuja, and we're going to discuss growing up in the 90s. So we were the first generation that actually grew up with a Western influence, right? So I want to speak to you guys about the transition we had with growing up with Indian values as well as then learning from the Western influence with the advent of internet and then the TV shows that used to come at the time. So do you have like your best memory? Let's start with that.
Sorry, Viraj, I need to stop you right there.
What?
I think you could be offending a large number of our parents' generation because they kind of went through the British rule. So maybe they'd want to categorize that as Western influence as well. So maybe we specify the influence
Shade.
of
Oh my
Western
God.
culture.
Okay, fine. Our chosen Western influence that wasn't forced upon us. Is that better?
The influence of Western media.
Okay, influence.
My God, this show is so politically correct. I didn't even know.
Now, what can we do? We had certain comments that required us to now become politically correct.
Okay, we need to cut that.
Okay, let's start.
Why? No, it's fine.
Fine, let it be, bro.
Yeah.
Anuja, do you have one memory of growing up that you remember that stands out in your head?
I used to be cool when I was younger. Right?
I have my doubts about that.
I was very cool amongst my building friends because I could sing the entire title track of Neil and Nikki, and they thought that was the coolest thing ever. And I used to go in the society and everyone would sit with me and I would teach them the entire song. And none of them were actually able to learn it. So I kept the crown of being the only one who knew that whole song.
Did you watch Neil and Nikki growing up?
Yes, I did. I love the song.
I just remember the song. I'm the Neil, I'm the man, rockstar,
Superstar, Nikki Butt.
मैं शायद 4 साल का था
जब मुझे
पहली बार प्यार हुआ.
My God.
Hey, I'm the Neil, I'm the man, rockstar, superstar.
Look at his face, he's already free to go. He's like, I can't do this.
No, he does duets with me. He pretends like he doesn't know, but he does all these duets with me.
I genuinely don't.
Shut up, Akshay. What's up? I'll give you. Don't lie.
I have never heard this song before in my life.
Right.
That is such a lie. Everyone watched this movie because they thought the actress was so hot. Because she was removing her clothes all the time. So all the boys when they were young were like, oh my God, wow.
Fast forward to her being in Big Boss and everyone was like, oh my God.
Wait, who?
What's her name, bro? I haven't seen the movie.
Tanisha Mukherjee.
Oh,
Kajol's sister.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Urani's sister. One of them.
So Big
Okay,
Boss
Viraj is the pervert, so he knows. But speaking for the rest of men, we don't know who this lady is.
No, I don't.
Oh, Akshay is here. He's dipped in the Ganga and he's brought up. Oh.
No, I'm not saying that we don't know who other women are. I'm saying we don't know who this lady is.
And she has stuck because she's in shock from the statement you put out.
Yeah.
And now she's done. Like cross interact between them, like get your school friends to meet your building friends.
See, building friends were always our dirty secrets. You don't want to admit to your school friends that this is who I hang out with the rest of the day.
Yeah.
No offense to any of my neighbors if you all are watching. Love you all.
Dude, I had these building friends, like, and luckily most of my building friends went to the same school, right? They were either the year above or the years below. Bro, we were a gang of like 7-8 people, and we'd just literally come home from school and we'd all meet downstairs, play cricket in the building, football in the building. Every stupid game you could think of, we played lock and key, hide and seek, ball touch, God knows what else we played. But but every time I remember my school friends would come, especially during birthdays, I wouldn't make them meet my building friends because I was so paranoid, except for maybe one or two. But like most of them, I wouldn't let them interact with each other because I didn't want the school people to know what I was doing in my building, and same the other way around.
Dude, I
What
never
about you
invited
guys?
my building friends to my birthday parties, and my birthdays were right here. They would watch, but they just were never invited.
Gosh.
Oh my God.
They must
Ouch.
be, they must be thinking, ये अनुजा का क्या चल रहा है रे? हम लोग के साथ पूरा दिन रहती है पर बुलाती नहीं है. Angelina, what about you, dude?
I didn't have too many building friends because I lived in a residence that was predominantly for older people. So I didn't have too many building friends. I had one building friend, and she and I were very, very close. But I always remembered like it was difficult to get the two friend groups to interact. Like in birthday parties, if she was there along with my school friends, it was always a little weird. So I remember jumping from one group to her and be like, "Oh, you beat them," and trying to get them
Yeah.
to talk to each other. But it was a little weird, yeah. But I remember the games that we used to play in our buildings.
Dude,
Like
yeah,
people from
they-
other buildings would come together, and we would play like in the locality. Wall touch. Oh my god, what a game!
Dude, did you ever
Can
play?
we just?
Dude,
What is wall touch?
what a game, man.
It was a great game. Let me just say that.
Anuja, you've not played Wall Touch growing up?
What? No.
Dude, okay, this is a game where you had one dinner and you had like say a group of 6 people.
Oh,
One,
like stop and party. People hide and then you know.
that's hide and seek.
Whoa. Whoa.
You can't get confused between hide and seek and wall touch.
Bro, Wall Touch is basically you have to touch the wall to be safe. And
Yeah.
if you're not touching the wall, the dinner can touch you and then you are out. That is basically the game.
Then you are the next dinner,
Yeah,
basically.
that's the next dinner.
Ah.
Dude, and Lock and Key also, you remember? Lock and Key.
Oh
I don't know
god,
what the
great
point
game.
of the
Love that game.
Dude, the same dinner used to be locking the same person at the time. I remember one guy be standing near like he's locked one of the guys. The dude would come and like touch him and say key, and you touch him again and say lock, and that would happen the entire time. With
And these dinners would always they would prey on the unfortunate slowest person in the group.
Now you know why I just started going to the gym. You always used to get locked.
So we can make a high stakes COVID lock and key game show.
Yeah, let's make it happen. A dad running behind the kids.
Okay, Viraj, come back to where we are.
But do you remember the game London Statue, where there used to be a dinner
Yes.
and you have to? There was so much trust involved because imagine like
Yeah.
looking at each other and he says, "No, this guy moved. I caught him. He's out."
Oh yeah.
So much.
You
trust.
guys play you played different games in Calcutta.
What games did you guys play?
Not any of that.
What? So say now, what you name some fucking funny thing hide and seek. Like what did you call hide and seek? You
It's
said?
called stop and party.
Is that anything related to hide and seek?
No, okay, so whoever is the one that's closing their eyes and everyone else is hiding, and then when you open, you find the person, you're like, stop. And then whoever is trying to get the person to go back and lose, you just go and tap their back and say party.
ये बहनचोद सारे मिलके हमको पागल बना रहे हैं मादर चोद के बच्चे.
No, lock and key, we played lock and key, but in Gujarati, there's another version which is called Dhegi Sakar and Chuti Sakar. I'm not going to explain it, but that was a thing.
That sounds like just a lot of abuse.
I wish.
Yeah, like deadly words. Bhedi sakar. Chuti sakar.
Dude, any other games you can think of? So I'm thinking of Akshay. Do you remember under my building we used to play with a mini football? Dude, that's how friendships were made and broken. I remember the number of times me and Vashish fought. Like Akshay's seen this. Like we used to play football in our building, 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 with the size 1 football, really tiny. And it'd get intense to a point where we'd all start fighting each other if we weren't winning.
Oh yeah.
Akshay's seen me and my brother literally punch each other because we were like, "You're cheating, you're lying, you're cheating," and then we were punching each other and fighting.
Forget that. I'll give you a better example of these guys fighting. Okay. So one day we were I think we were going to Viraj's house after school, and we're going in the Innova. Viraj is right in front next to the driver, and I'm right at the back with Vashish. And every other seat is packed. Okay, it's full. There's literally no place in the car. There had like 7 of us in it. Something happened where Vashish told Viraj something. This maniac, he jumps from the first seat to the back and he starts fighting with Vashish. And there are people in the middle like, what the fuck is happening? And these guys are just going at it.
And more often than not, Akshay would get stuck in the middle of these fights. I remember I once threw a PlayStation remote at Vashish. He ducked and hit one of them. They were like, dude, what the fuck? Why are we here getting insulted like this?
Are you trying to
I
say
feel
that
like these
nothing
are
has
like-
changed?
Sorry?
I said, are you trying to say that nothing has changed since you were kids?
Yeah, I guess. I'd like to believe so.
Yeah.
Weird,
This is
because I never
just
fought with my
growing
brother,
up.
even if he was elder than me. The only thing he'd actually do is he'd catch me, okay? And one thing that I hate is if anyone cracks my toes. So he grabbed me, he put me on the ground, and he forcefully cracked my fingers on the toes.
Dude,
So,
but it's
yeah.
so relaxing. How do you not enjoy it, man? I love
It's
it.
so
When
relaxing. I love it.
Fingers
I know
are
it's very unladylike, but
What?
toes are.
How is that unladylike?
I don't know. Is it? Is it not?
Who
I don't know.
judging suddenly that it's ladylike or not ladylike?
Wait, I can do
Imagine
this really
sitting
cool
over here
thing.
and just cracking your
are you doing?
toes like that.
No, I can do this weird thing where it's like half cracked, but it's not like fully cracking.
I mean, you're showing us like we're supposed to understand from seeing.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
I kind of got it.
I can
Yeah.
twist my left hand whenever I want on at will.
Can you twist your head really fast?
Another type of game.
Hey, Raj.
You remember another type of game we used to come in the form of card games. You remember those WWE trump cards that used to come? But that used to be like intense.
Yeah.
I remember if you had Undertaker and height, you would have won. You're like one. Undertaker and height or Yokozuna and weight. You know you're not losing on those cards.
Bro,
What
I
about
had a-
Beyblades?
Bro. Yeah.
Beyblade.
Just before Beyblade,
Amazing.
though, just I remember that we had an insane time playing these trump cards, WWE, Pokemon, and all.
Pokemon.
But yeah,
Yeah,
can you
Pokemon.
imagine what it's like to be a parent, though? Like when your hard-earned money is going BS cardboard shit that these guys are selling outside school. There were packs for like $80, $120, and when we were in school, that's a big deal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you remember you used to get those Tazos inside like Cheetos packets?
Yeah.
Bought like 100 Cheeto packets for no reason. You're not eating them. And then because Cheetos is a fucking marketing ploy, you'll get the same thing in like 20 packets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember at one point I was so obsessed with Tazos, and being the spoiled brat I am, I fucking cried in my house till my parents literally went to a store and bought me a pack of 100 Tazos. They went and I didn't even watch Pokemon growing up. I just wanted Tazos because everyone in class had Tazos.
How did you not watch Pokemon?
I
That's the
don't
more
know. I
important
never-
question.
Dude, yeah, I never watched
You
Pokemon.
didn't watch Pokemon?
No. I only know one character, that is Pikachu, right?
Pikachu.
Question. We all saw Pokemon, at least the three of us. What do you guys think about Brock? Wasn't that his name?
Yeah.
Who was just always after women. Like, why are you showing kids that kind of stuff?
Was
like
he?
even Johnny. Yeah.
I mean, we watched Johnny Bravo growing up, so Brock
Yeah,
is
true.
like nothing, right?
I watched that spinach show. What was it? Popeye the Sailor Man.
Popeye.
Yeah.
The Sailor Man. And Scooby-Doo. I actually watched Scoop the movie the other day. What a nostalgia throwback, dude.
Scooby-Doo was amazing. But
Dude, I just saw the new movie.
can we just get a vote on how many people think that Shaggy was always stoned?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely. Dude, he was talking to a dog. He's obviously.
And how did they get the money to do all these mysteries free of charge? Like solve all these mysteries free of charge? It's because Shaggy was a stoner who was like a dealer. And yeah.
Bro, I think.
And he was always hungry because he had the munchies.
Dude, how old were you when you did this character analysis of Scooby and Shaggy? Like, were you like 5 or 10?
No, I have to say it was pretty recent.
Yeah. I
It
was not
pretty
thinking
recent.
about who a
Yeah.
stoner is when I was 5, man.
But circling back to these games, dude, I remember Beyblade had become so huge at one point.
Yeah.
Do you remember Imami Market, like in Calcutta?
Mhm.
It's called, I forgot, Samak or Landmark,
Landmark.
called back in the day, right? They had this Beyblade tournament, and I remember I'd gone to Landmark for some work with my mom and my brother and one of my school friends. We went there and we saw this like 500 kids inside Landmark just having like this Beyblade, and they're playing. They're having a competition. And my mom and like looked at three of us, and we were feeling so left out. We're like, all these kids. So and my mom is like, okay, you guys also go play. She bought us Beyblades, entered us into a competition, and these guys were like proper professionals. They were dressed like Beyblade characters, and they'd come, and they're just three kids in shorts and a t-shirt, and we got destroyed in the first one, like destroyed. And then my mom's like, ugly one nahi aayegi. Wasted our marking money to go and lose in the first round.
So that reminds me of one Beyblade tournament I went to. Okay. So when this entire Beyblade craze was going on in school, one friend of mine, he gave me this metal Beyblade, which wasn't anything fancy. Okay, it was sold by one of those vendors outside school. Yeah. And this is no fancy, Beyblade that's branded and stuff. It's literally like a clump of iron. It's fucking heavy as shit. And the blades were super sharp, like they'd cut your skin up. Okay. Yeah. So I was in Tolly, and these guys were having a small Beyblade tournament over there. So I had my Beyblade as well. So I was like, so he's like, do you want to join us? I'm like, okay, bro, sure. So I use that metal blade. Okay. It doesn't spin too long, but damn, if any of that plastic shit comes and touches it, it just gets ripped to shreds. Okay. Like it used to disintegrate into all those 5 different pieces with the metal blade and stuff. So, I went for a few rounds, and by the end of it, half their Beyblades were broken and they were all just fascinated. He's like, where did you get this, bro? Where can I get this from? And I didn't tell them this is from some dude outside my school selling this shit. But yeah, they were just very fascinated.
Anuja, would you watch Beyblade?
I did, yes.
Do you remember Kai?
Yes, he was
so hot.
Nice to look at.
Oh my God.
It wasn't this a cartoon show?
Yes.
Yeah, but you
How are you
won't
finding
believe.
cartoon characters hot?
How are you not?
You need to see it. Sorry?
Something. How are you not finding them hot? You never thought of like any woman in like one of these shows, and you looked at her and you were like, oh, she's hot.
No. Have you, Akshay? Am I the only outlier here?
Okay, I have to say that guy was a pretty cool dude. But in retrospect, he also seems like a Satan worshipper because he was a really dark guy, and his I think it was called.
He was very quiet. He was very mysterious. He had a good personality also, like a very mysterious guy. Like, I think that's what made him hotter.
Someone who doesn't speak and is passive aggressive half the time is not a good personality.
But that's what women look for, right? That's since we were kids, we've been told that bad boys are the ones you should go for. See, even cartoons are telling me go for the mysterious
bad boys.
I'm talking about,
dude.
No, but it's true. I second what you're saying. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, just going off that, then what about good guys like me and Viraj? So is there no place for us in the market?
Did you just say Viraj is a good guy?
Did you say you are a good guy?
Talking about TV shows, we had a lot of great Indian TV shows also, right? And also to watch your favorite TV shows was kind of a struggle, because we didn't have this recording and stuff like that, right? Tata Sky Plus and all that stuff didn't exist. So we had cable TV, and you had to memorize what time your favorite TV show would come, or like look at the newspaper in the morning to see what time your favorite movie or like if what's on, right? And remember that, at 7 p.m. on Star Plus, this movie is gonna come or whatever.
Yeah,
So
good times.
I was telling Akshay this the other day, like, dude, I remember once I was flipping channels and like Dawn or something started coming on TV, and I got so excited because I'm a big Shah Rukh Khan fan, right? And it was like hitting the jackpot, like the joy of coming across a TV channel. Like, just like your favorite show or something was like something else, dude.
I agree.
Did you like?
I remember looking at the Telegraph every morning and looking at the listing, seeing
what's coming.
Yeah. I guess that was all of us.
What was your favorite Disney show growing up? Mine was like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, hands down.
Yeah. And Hannah Montana.
Lizzie McGuire.
And That's So Raven, all of it.
Dude,
Lizzie McGuire, That's So Raven.
Now, right? In which Raven's a mother on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I watched it, but it's nothing not at all.
And
nothing like it.
Dude, did any of you watch Phil of the Future? Or is it just me that remembers it? Because it was a brilliant show.
It was not a brilliant show. It was average at best.
Bro, I don't know. As a kid, everything seems brilliant when they're talking in an American accent.
Yeah, I never watched that, but I did watch Oswald, Pingu. I mean, we didn't know what the fuck they were saying, but we just loved it.
Noddy, Bob the Builder.
Noddy, Bob the Builder, yeah.
No, man. I watched Keenan
Franny's
and Kel.
Feet.
No.
No one for Franny's Feet.
Castle, man. How can you not mention Takeshi's Castle?
Dude, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Dude,
yes.
Dude,
Yes.
Chajje pe chad ke. I know that what I used to say, bro. Chajje pe chad.
Javed Jeffrey, the host.
So he made
Yeah.
that show for
I'm
me.
pretty sure he
Yeah.
smoked a joint and fucking started
Bro, it
commentating.
was so good, man. Also, the racial undertones. If you go back and watch the commentary
So
now,
many.
it's so fucking.
Yeah.
And he would
Bro,
call the
but
Chinese dude
about-
Pinky Man and stuff like that.
Bro, about Takeshi's Castle, I don't know if you guys felt the same way, but the most frustrating part of my entire day was watching the last segment where these guys are on those carts and
Yeah.
they're shooting, water sprays, right? And I'm like, man, how can you be so bad at this? Like, if I was in your place, I'd totally destroy those guards.
No,
Yeah.
but the water sprays that the guards got were a lot stronger than the water sprays the people got. If you notice, go back and watch the episode. Like they're giving like the survivors this tiny guns, and then the guards have like these huge guns. And from experience, we all know size matters. So, I mean, that's all I'm saying.
Fuck that. I remember watching the
Of
show
that,
and just,
Viraj, why don't you explain that last sentence a bit more?
What do you mean by that?
Yes.
I think
Please.
I think the audience watching don't constantly need to be reminded of the kind of content they're seeing.
I'm just gonna leave.
If you know, you know.
No, but I think discussing the 90s TV shows would be incomplete if we didn't talk about Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Bro,
Can
I
we
think that
please just all take a moment to.
I used to get scared when I watched it.
Yeah. It was
Dude, why was it a kids
disturbing.
TV show, man?
No, what about him from Powerpuff Girls?
I didn't
The
watch
crab.
Powerpuff Girls.
Oh.
The laptop for some reason, the sticker of Powerpuff Girls.
Okay, see, him was at least just a scene within the entire show, right? Courage the Cowardly Dog was an entire just series based on some schizophrenic animals. Like that man was crazy, the lady was demented. Now,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
shit were they showing us as kids? This is
Bro,
Okay, speaking
Sorry.
of Powerpuff,
kind of content, bro. Like, how do you authorize that kind of shit to be
I
shown to
think the
kids?
dude who was sat
Everyone.
on Cartoon Network's chair was like, I hate kids. He must have got a recent divorce and lost out on the kids. So he was like, I'm gonna torture kids for the rest of my life. And he decided to put on this show.
wait, you said Powerpuff Girls, right? Do you guys remember Mojo Jojo?
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
know
of
he
course.
had a girlfriend whose name was Moji Joji?
That was her name?
I did not know this until like 3 months ago, and my life has never been the same after that.
Oh no, I don't know about his girlfriend, but I know about the mayor's wife whose face was never shown, but just her.
Voluptuous body.
Yes.
Wasn't that the case in Tom and Jerry also, where Tom's owner
Yes.
was never shown?
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
Only the body that was
Her
shown
butt.
in the voice. Yeah, her butt.
Why
and
do you
voice.
think they did that? Like, why do you think they always cut out the faces of certain cartoon characters? Because it wasn't just Powerpuff Girls; it was Tom and Jerry as well.
I don't know.
Teaching you how to sexualize women from a young age.
Didn't work.
Good.
I speak for myself.
Same.
Yeah, Viraj, I don't know if that's true about you. You were just talking about size matters and whatnot, so you might want to rethink what you're saying.
No, but talking about TV shows, I have this one memory. Do you guys remember Nickelodeon and Keenan and Kel?
I wouldn't watch that.
So okay.
Oh,
So
yes.
Keenan and Kel, Drake and
Black
Josh.
guys, right.
Dude, yeah. Keenan and Kel. Like,
Drake
I
and
used to
Josh,
say-
yes.
Yeah, Keenan and Kel used to love orange soda. Kel was obsessed with orange soda, and he was like, "Who loves orange
Yeah.
soda? Kel loves orange soda. Is it true? It is. And then Keenan used to work at like a grocery store as a part-time job, supplementing school. Now me, being the doofus that I am, thought, my God, that's like the coolest job in the world. You get to eat sweets whenever. And all this, I told my parents I want to move to America, study there, and do a part-time job as a grocery. Like, my dad must have looked at my mom and said, "Kaisa chutiya paida kiya hai, dekho." I'm sure, dude. Like, dude, imagine like your parents are working their ass off at work, sending you to a good school. You come home and say, forget all this. I'm moving. I want to move to America and work at a grocery store. They'd be like every Indian in every foreign country ever.
But
So
it's
that's what
funny to think. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, it's funny to think how these childhood shows had an influence in our, what we wanted to do growing up. Because similarly, like you, Viraj, even I remember seeing Franny's Fate, and it was this show about how she wore different shoes and got to travel the different parts of the world. And I was stunned. I was like, oh my God, I want to do this. And that's where, like, I started really liking shoes, and I wanted to be the shoe designer and stuff. I remember, like, I was obsessed with shoes. It was just because of that show.
So that's so weird, right? Our childhood dreams kept changing based on what we watched. Like,
Yeah,
I was telling
yeah.
Anuja this that when I remember the first time I watched Spider-Man and the original Spider-Man that released in 2002 or something. When I watched it, I was like waiting for spiders in my building because I thought it was real. I thought if a spider bites you, you become man. So I used to go around in my building looking for spiders to bite me.
My God.
Like, Anuja, do you have any?
No,
such thing?
Viraj, no.
I was stupid, man. Not much.
I don't remember anything from when I was young, but I do know that High School Musical shaped me as a human being right now, then,
Yes.
forever and ever.
I am so happy you brought that up.
Thank you. I still believe that I'm going to go to some skiing lodge and find my Troy Bolton who plays basketball because that is the only boy I deserve.
Yes, you do.
Bro, I think all guys watched that show and said, "Ye to chutiya hai sir." I hated
Akshay,
that
how
shit.
dare you?
Bro, I hated High School Musical too.
Torture to my ears.
How?
I'm
Yeah,
going to leave this conversation right
swear.
now.
No, please do not.
Dude,
There is
do you
no-
know I still like sing those songs and give my friends performances of me singing to these songs. I have videos of me
Yes.
singing, living in my own world from like 4 days ago.
Okay, would you be kind enough for our guests who actually listen to this podcast to do a small snippet for Now or Never or something like that?
Now or never?
Wasn't that a song?
So
in
that's from High School Musical
No.
3. No one 3.
Three. No. We are talking
We're talking
about
about
first and maybe two.
It's the only one you should be talking about.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
You know when Gabriella got sad and she was singing "Gotta Go My Own Way" in the second part, I
Yes.
felt
Oh my
it.
God.
I still
Me
cry
too.
when I watch it. I'm
I
like,
listen
oh
to
my
it
God.
almost every day. Troy, listen.
I
Is
gotta
Gotta
go my
say,
own way.
son.
Is Gabriella the brunette?
Yeah.
Okay,
Is that
worth watching. I'm forgetting
No,
her name, but-
Ashley Tisdale was the show, bro. If you had to watch any movie, it was Ashley Tisdale was in it. That's why. She was my first crush, bro. First crush, definitely. I'm assuming your guys' first crush was Zac Efron.
No, actually, it was not Zach, because in the first movie he wasn't really like that good
I
looking.
was into the swoop. I had a Justin Bieber phase. I think I never got over it, but
I think my first crush was Austin Ames from the Cinderella story.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, Austin.
Yeah, Austin.
Viraj, who's your first crush?
I mean, there's a pic. So basically, I used to watch a lot of sport, right? Sports shaped my life for what it is. So I remember I realized after watching Caroline Wozniacki that I like women.
I don't know.
That's later on in life, no?
No, I was like 11 or 12 when I saw Caroline Wozniacki. I mean, how she started when we were really young, dude. I mean, yeah, she started in 2008 or something. I remember the first time I saw her Fashion, the movie Fashion had come out. So it must be around then. Because I remember I used to have this massive...
Who was she in Fashion?
So Caroline Wozniacki is a tennis player.
She's a
I'm
tennis
just
player.
correlating it to the timeline.
Oh, okay.
She was
Okay.
she was dating Rory McIlroy, I think. Yeah. No, but okay, if you take me back and ask me seriously though, who's the first girl I looked at and I was like, fuck, she's beautiful? Kareena Kapoor in Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, where she is like Pooh. Is she that Pooh? When I see her in that red
She had
dress,
class today.
bro, when she came to dance in that red dress, I was like, I am definitely in love with women. And I was like 4 or 5 at this point. So quite disturbingly young.
Oh, we were that young when it came out.
Yeah, 2001 or something, right?
2001, yeah.
Gym
Akshay, what
class
about
today.
you? Who's your first crush?
First crush was definitely Miley Cyrus and Hannah Montana, but only when she was a brunette.
Only when she was a brunette. So clearly Akshay has a type.
Thing for brunettes, yes.
Anuja, was yours also like that character from Cinderella story? Okay,
No, mine was Troy Bolton Zach. I think it wasn't Zac Efron, it was Troy Bolton.
Technology in general was something we initially started off with. And I don't know about you guys, but you might have had some struggles with technology growing up or stuff like that. Like for me, I was telling Akshay this, I think I mentioned it previously also, where we used to download music, right? And we had these websites.
Oh, bro.
It's not.
Songs.pk.
Bro, let me see that story here. Make it on the
Just
episode.
watch. So go for it, Viraj. Go for it. If it makes you feel lighter,
Story.
just go for it. Tell the world.
Bro, how does it matter?
Tell the world
Let
about
the
your
world
porn
find out.
addiction, Viraj. Tell them about your porn addiction. Tell them.
There is no addiction. Before, if anybody stops at this point, please know that this is not where the story is headed. So basically, remember, we all used to have Walkman and iPods and all that stuff at the time. And even
I
when you had,
didn't.
like,
I'm sorry. I
yeah,
didn't.
but Sony Ericsson or whatever, you had some phone which had like you could download music on it, right? You didn't have Spotify and Apple Music. So I remember there used to be an website called songs.pk. Do any of you remember songs.pk?
Yes.
Okay. Songs.pk was a music site and songs.pk.com was a porn site. Now, I did not know of this. So I went home one day, opened the computer, which was in the living room, because back then computers weren't this tiny pieces of stuff we have. And I opened the computer and I wrote songs.pk.com. And lady with her legs spread and loud noises doing came up, and my mom is behind me and just staring at me. And it was so awkward, dude, because I thought I'm opening the music website. I literally panicked and shut this. And then I turned around, looked at my parents, looked at my mom, and I was like, fuck, what am I going to say? She turned around and walked away in disgust. Like, dude, that was my first awkward encounter with my parents growing up. And have you guys had any such like weird encounters that you can think of?
No. No.
Dude,
Yeah.
is it just
I
you
have.
then? Oh, go on. See, I'm not the only one.
Mine wasn't as bad as that. I do not have a porn addiction, like I said before. But no, mine's not that awkward. But this is when phones were just like a recent thing. And I went to boarding school, so I didn't really have a phone most of the time. So when I came back home, I was on my phone the whole time. And I had just had my first kiss, and I was 15, and whoa, right? So I came home and I called one of my friends and I'm telling her about it. And I'm naive, right? So I don't really think about how my mother can probably hear me. But she did. She heard me talk about my first kiss, everything, what the story entailed. She came to me and tried to have a sex talk with me, and that was interesting.
What was the first
feel
line
like-
she used when she came into your room?
Oh, she just yelled at me. I feel like she was about to slap me for doing what I was doing. Also, because my whole life, my mom had only heard one complaint that she talks to boys a lot. So my mom is like, "Hi, meri zindagi khatam ho gayi."
Dude, yeah.
Funny, my family took the more preferable route for me of just not saying anything at all. They're like, he's kind of going to figure it out on his own. But no, I know a friend who had this conversation with his parents, and I remember he told me that his parents sat him and his brother down, and they kind of told him that, hey, you're in a certain age and you're going to start feeling a certain way soon, and you'll notice that when you do something, there are white substances that come out of your body, all that kind of, they use those
White
kind of words.
substances.
And the funny thing is that he and his brother had already been through that phase like 2 or 3 years ago. So it's just
shit.
torturous to them, because they were telling this shit to them when they were in, I think, 9 and 11. So
Dude,
they're
that's
like,
mad.
yeah. Kind
They
of,
started young.
Bro, they were 9 and 11 years old. They
No,
were
no,
past 9
that's-
and 11.
That's 9 and 11.
Oh,
Imagine a 9-year-old going.
Wait, 1 second. So what do you mean? Been through the phase? So what were they like 5 and 7?
Yeah, like did they start jacking off when they were like 6 years old? That's weird as fuck.
I hope not.
Dude, imagine on TV that Punjabi kid is doing Papa ki kara petrol khatam hi nahi hunda, while some other 6-year-old dude is sitting in some bathroom going Papa ki kara petrol khatam hi nahi hunda." First relationship that you thought was a relationship but wasn't really a relationship, because when you're at
Sixth grade.
6th grade, please elaborate, dude.
No, I had this guy just joined school and he was my partner and we would look at each other and we fell in love.
Wow, intense. How old were you? 12?
My first relationship, like a hardcore relationship, was with FIFA 2004. So I remember I was walking down the street and there was a cyber cafe over there, right? And then I just was passing by, I saw those flickering screens, and then something in my head just clicked, and I was like, I need to go and see what's happening there. And then FIFA happened. And to this day, we're still in love.
Bro, okay, talking about, like, you brought up games. Guys, do you remember going to cyber cafes to play games like Counter-Strike, bro? Counter-Strike, playing with your friends after school. Did you ever do that? Because I remember we used to go in groups of 6, sit in a cyber cafe, 6 computers, and we'd make teams of 3s, 2 teams of 3, and we'd play against each other, Counter-Strike.
Yeah. Bro, I was never a big fan of Counter-Strike for some reason. I felt like all the nerds played Counter-Strike. I liked Modern Warfare much better. Even though I've played both, Modern Warfare was way cooler, dude.
You know, Grand
What
Theft
are
Auto.
these
Oh,
games?
talking about games. Do
Call
you
of
guys
Duty.
remember that biking game where you had to kick the
Road rash!
Road
Road
rash.
rash! Road rash!
Road
Space bar,
rash,
space bar,
yeah,
space bar, space bar.
This Road Rash was a trip. And even Grand Theft Auto and Crazy Taxi, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Taxi.
Bro, Road
Did
Rash.
any of y'all play Tarzan?
I did for a small while, but not like seriously, but on PS1, not on the computer. Oh no, sorry, on the computer.
Oh, no. Yeah, I was on the computer. Yeah, Tarzan was pretty fun. Even Claw, I don't know if y'all know, but Claw was.
But
No?
dude,
Okay.
okay. So
I
the
never
only
made it
game-
out of the prison. I think it
Sorry?
starts off with the prison, right? And you have to figure your way out.
What, Claw?
Yeah, isn't that how it starts?
No. Claw was this human in cat form. So it was a big cat, and it was. I can't explain it, but it was a lot of fun. And it had this sword, and you had to go and like unlock new places and like get treasure and kill people and stuff.
This weirdly sounds like the musical Cats that recently came out, which was also extremely horrible. If you have watched
No, nothing like that. It was nothing like that.
Why did you watch the new Cats? Why?
I have no idea. I ask myself that.
Yeah,
She's like,
every day.
why?
No,
Viraj,
but
you think you're a catty person.
no. But no, talking about games, and I'm pretty sure all of us have played this game. I can vouch for it. Now, obviously, we didn't have internet to entertain us back in the day. So a big form of our entertainment was logging onto the family computer and playing this game called Paint, which
Paint.
wasn't a game. It was just painting.
Paint.
Do you not remember this? Everyone has a
Yeah.
open Paint and literally scribbled on it for no reason at all.
Yeah.
But pinball. What about pinball?
Pinball.
Pinball used to be-
pinball.
Dude, my first
Yeah.
computer, my dad had asked me and my brother, saying, what computer do you guys want? Literally, a sentence was anything that has the game
I had
pinball.
pinball.
Yeah.
Dude, what a game, man.
How old
Yes.
were you when you got your first computer?
Maybe in class 5, I think, class 5 or 6. But it was like one computer.
Yeah, class 5.
6, yeah. Talking
Yeah,
about all of the games we played, right? Do you guys remember the PlayStation 1? The first PlayStation that came out, the gray color PlayStation. Dude, there was this game on it. Okay, I used to play it. It was called Brian Lara Cricket 2002. Or EA Sports Cricket 2002. Do you guys remember that? Is it just me?
You can't relate to PS1 because only spoiled fucks had that shit.
Yeah.
Pretty
used to be-
much.
The Cricket 2002 was a nice computer game, bro. It used to have
Yeah,
cheat
just
codes.
stop
It, like,
talking.
Butterfingers, if you put that on and you were batting, then the fielders would drop your catch every time. Emails. Like, what was your first email ID, guys?
Mine was very normal. I don't
Let
know
me go
about you.
first. Axe Ronaldo CR07 @gmail. Okay, we need to cut
Every boy
this
ever.
out because it's
Every
still
boy
news.
ever. Ronaldo or Messi. No, what about you?
I'm a
Anuja?
Messi
What was-
fan now. I'm a Messi fan. Dude, I like both. But bro, you can't deny Messi is an extraterrestrial creature.
Okay, fair. I'm not gonna have that discussion in this episode. We'll do a separate one. Ronaldo or Messi.
And you will lose every time, my friend.
Okay, we'll see. Anuja,
Mine was very normal.
What was yours, Angelina?
Mine was very normal. My first one was Angelina.Chakrabarti. And then
Did you
I
also
opened
come first
another
in your
one
class by any chance?
No.
Because
No.
these kind of email IDs only toppers had. Like they'll have proper first
No,
name.
mine was just, I remember, I think my brother made it for me and he just made it my name and just left it, I think it was because of that. The second one, however, I made, and that was Angelina.girlnextdoor.
Oh.
My God. Anuja, what about you?
I
Dude?
think we need something like this for our current job applications and stuff.
Dude, mine was pretty normal. I still use it.
Yeah, same. So, what was yours? I'll tell you mine then.
Anuja Vora 14.
That's it. That's just sad.
Yeah.
Mine is a bit weird in the sense that at the time when I made it, it could not have had any weird connotation because I was like 10 or 11. But now when I read that email ID, I'm thinking, it really looks bad. So my email ID, because I have an obsession with the number 37. I wanted Viraj B 30, but 37 wasn't available. So suggestions, right? Email available. So
69.
the first one was Viraj B9, and B and 9 together look like 69. Okay, so I just clicked Viraj. Fine. I still use that email till today, and every time I look at that email ID, I'm thinking like, dude, if I send it, like I sent it to my university professor to email me at. He literally saw that email ID, looked up at me, and he was like, please tell me this is B. And I was like, it is, but literally every time I look at it, I'm like, what was I thinking? Like, I don't know. Because obviously at that time, you don't know what 69 is, but it just turned out that way now. Just fucked up.
Funny how your stories always come back to the same few topics.
Exactly. I was just going to say
Always
that.
has
It's not my
You want us to go back to your days or just how you are right now. I feel like
Tell us,
email ID
Viraj, what do
matches
you want
your
to tell us?
personality.
Is there some kind of a big reveal on this episode? What's up?
Is there a big reveal?
No.
Is this your
Bum, bum,
segue?
bum.
Is this your segue into a career of, being an adult star or something like that?
No, it is not.
Viraj,
But-
would you consider being a male stripper?
No. And also, why has this become my roast? Like, why? This is not an episode roasting me. So many things that you look back and think, like, they changed so quickly overnight and you don't even realize they were gone. For example, cassettes, right? I remember VCR players, right? I watched this movie. I used to go to my Nana's house and we used to have these
Spoil
VCR
count.
players. What do you mean? How is this privilege VCR? Everyone had a VCR, right?
Spoil count.
That's not spoiled. Spoiled, if you want, I'll give you a story. 250 games in one. Do you remember those video games by Nintendo and Sega? That's what I used to play. I still have one of them. The Nintendo one. I'm playing Mario on it.
I love Mario.
Yeah, and I'm playing the original 8-bit Mario with the ting and it goes. Really
Oh my god, I love that.
Dude, I realize now I'm so shit at it. But I have Contra and all of that also. Do you remember those games? Contra, Tekken. Bro, what? You all didn't play Contra and Tekken?
Spoil count.
How is it? This is Sparks. Do you remember Sparks by any chance?
Yeah.
So
And the
you
bowling
don't know
alley in
Anuja, obviously.
Yuvalpur.
But this is like an arcade gaming place in Calcutta where people used to celebrate their birthdays every year, basically. And
Did you have a birthday there?
3 years in a row.
Spoil count.
No, but have you noticed how having arcade birthdays was cool as a kid and now it's back? Like you're 23 and all you want to do is go to an arcade.
Yeah,
and
my
play
last
games.
birthday was at an arcade parlor. 29. You just sang. Do any of you guys remember the Pepsi ads growing up? The Indian cricket team with Shah Rukh Khan. I'm just wearing a jersey to remind people of the World Cup ad. Dude, this is crazy ad. I have it actually ready here to play and show you guys because I was sure that most of you wouldn't have remembered this ad. So you'll watch it. I'll play it.
I probably will. Let's see.
Okay, let me share it. This is one, and then I'll show you the other one. Okay.
क्या यार बची सॉरी हैव अ ड्रिंक्स ब्रेक बॉयज पेप्सी मिलेगी बच्चों प्रैक्टिस मुझे तो बड़ी प्यास लगी है ओह माय गॉड हमारी पेप्सी केयरफुल तू जा और शेर को बोल हेलो हमारी पेप्सी तो प्यासे है तू जा कमाल है मेरी तो प्यासी मत गई दादा बंगाल टाइगर तो आप ही हो जामिंग बाय मी बाय मेरा छक्का देखा सुपर शॉट मेरे चेहरे पंजाब जा बॉल लेके आ
Dude, do you remember this? There's one more I wanted to show you guys. I'll show you. That's the one I love. This is the Shah Rukh Khan one, okay?
Hey भाई साहब कहीं पेप्सी मिलेगा This is a cricket ground okay Pepsi Hey where's only Chop good leg Okay Yes Sachin good morning sir Excuse me Excuse Huh? Hey Sachin क्या ढूंढ रहा है हाँ Saurabh, मिले Saurabh? Madam Sachin, you're on. On? Hi Sachin. Sachin. I'll take it from here. Thanks. Thanks. All the best.
Do you guys remember this ad by any chance?
No.
Dude, it was some. That's the reason I wore this
That's
today. I was like, I'll remind you guys of this ad.
No, I did, but that was a good ad.
Dude, I mean, I used to watch all this growing up, and during the World Cup, because Pepsi used to sponsor the World Cup, so they'd always have the Indian team do these ads. And I remember I used to wait because every World Cup they take out a 1 minute ad, and it was so funny always, dude. And what is like one ad you remember? She sang good, some talent she has. Akshay, do you remember any ad?
I mean, just a couple off the top of my head. I remember that girl who used to twirl. It was some detergent ad.
Oh,
Nirma.
I know what you're singing. Is it? What is it? Nirma, washing powder, Nirma.
Washing powder,
दूध
Nirma.
सी सफेदी निर्मा से आई रंगीन
रंगीन कपड़ा में खिल खिल
खिल
जाए
जाए सबकी
सबकी
पसंद निर्मा निर्मा
other one also.
कोल्ड ओपन मिल गया.
The other Nirma ad also, no, something Jaya Rekha or Sushma sabki pasand Nirma.
Yeah.
My God. Dude, one other ad I remember is Vicks ki goli lo, khich khich dur karo. And it was supposed to be a medicine, but that song was so catchy, I started buying Vicks just to eat it because it tasted good.
You ate
There
it.
was another one. There was those orange capsules. I'm forgetting what the name is. It had a more sophisticated name, but yeah, I used to buy those too.
What about Alpenlibe?
Oh,
Capsules,
Alpenlibe
yeah,
was good.
capsules.
Did you like that?
My Bashish was my brother. He was obsessed with it, dude. I never ate Alpenlibe personally, but
I loved Alpenlibe.
Yeah.
I don't know
There
how
was an
Akshay
ad also,
doesn't
right?
like it.
where the tongue
It
slipped or
does.
something. And the Alpenlibe ad, the tongue used to slip or something like that.
Kaise jeeb lap lapaye.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Bro.
think it was that one.
Okay, tell me if you guys remember this jingle. We're the Blackberry Boys. We're the Blackberry Boys. Do you remember?
That was later, na? That
But
was much
still, it was
later.
really young, man. I was in class 7 or 8.
Acha,
Bro,
huh.
Blackberry Boys was this. I got a Blackberry off that, bro. I was like, I love this song. Can you tell how?
We should have a
spoiled I was
Virat
growing up?
spoil count.
Yeah, Virat.
Everything he says, Virat spoils a thing. One more thing.
I'll add it in the corner. Don't worry. No, but dude, that was like iconic. I used to love that. And then the Hutch puppy. Dude, I read this
Yeah.
number. I was reading about this on ads for some reason. And it was that the Hutch ka puppy, the pug, their sales tripled
Yeah.
in India after it came on that Hutch ad.
Hmm.
That's so
I read that too.
the power of advertisement, dude, like back then. But now I don't think we have the attention to, like, dude, the ad we just watched, that was 1 minute, na? Imagine now on TV currently 1 minute ads coming, it doesn't happen. I think the max time you get is 30 seconds or something.
Recently, I was reading this article where Microsoft Canada said that the human attention span is, I think, 6 seconds now. And the
7, yeah.
goldfish has attention span of 8 seconds.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
what are you guys talking about?
We are inferior to goldfishes, apparently. But another ad I was thinking of was Dermicool. Aaya mausam thande thande Dermicool.
Sunday,
Yeah.
cool ka.
Bro, that-
Dermicool
Amazing.
powder. That product was great.
Yeah, but I'm
Ah.
scared now. I don't want to look at the ingredient list and find out why I
Yeah.
felt that.
True.
I still use it. I still use
Dermicool.
that.
I would still use Dermicool. I would still use it. I don't care what chemicals they're putting. That was amazing. That powder was so
Navratna
good.
tea was also insane, by the way.
Navratna Tel.
Navratna Tel, that red liquid you put on your
I
head.
never
Oh,
used
yeah.
I actually bought some back this time, bro. I bought 2 bottles.
I don't have it. But bro, like there's so many things like this, right? The iconic that we think growing up also don't happen anymore. For example, do you guys remember the close-up ad? Kya aap close-up karte hain?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And all that.
All the close-up ads were really good. Even this new jingle that they had, I think, what was it? I can't
I don't
remember.
know. They made a whole video, like there's a song about it with like Pass Out.
Pasao, yeah. Even Limca had really
Oh,
good
Limca.
advertisements.
Dude, Limca has his own book of records, dude. Just
Yeah.
like Guinness.
Okay, can we decide worst advertisements? I have 2 entries for this. One is Kurkure and Fanta.
What is
I don't
it?
think that's it, Vanilla.
Bro, I used to love that ad. Wasn't it Baman Irani or someone?
I don't remember that ad.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah, I
it.
think
Baman
so. I
Irani.
think
It was the two brothers fighting, and
Yeah.
they wanted to put and one brother wanted to remove the wall, and the other
Oh,
brother
yes,
was like,
yes.
"ये दीवार टूटेगी
Now I
कैसे?
remember.
अंबुजा सीमेंट से जो बनी है." Another classic.
No, these little tricks play a big deal, man. Like,
Bro,
these
you
little
remember
tricks
the
have a huge
Fevikwik ad?
impact.
Now, I don't know if you guys remember.
Yeah.
This ad was one guy sitting with a fishing rod at the pond. Trying to
Yeah.
fish for
Those
7
ads were
minutes.
really good.
Then some other fisherman comes, takes a stick, puts 4 drops of Fevikwik or something, puts it in the
Yeah.
water, pulls it out, and the 4 fish is stuck. And then
Yeah.
the ad ends and it's like Fevikwik, chutki mein kare kaam or something like that. Bro, what an ad.
Bro, the worst ads that I remember made me feel uncomfortable were the Wild Stone ads.
Oh,
And they used to
God.
play this shit
They
in
were
between
disgusting.
IPL matches and all those other kind of stupid events. And you'd be sitting with your family and you'd have to see that nonsense.
Dude, no.
Once upon a wonder, struck by a thunder. And was it in that one only? Was it in Wildstone or was this for something else? I hope you all know what I'm talking about.
I don't know,
Yeah.
I think it was Wild Stone.
Might have been, bro.
Must be.
Another one I remember that made me uncomfortable was Katrina Kaif and the fruity ads, dude. Like
That was Slice.
Oh yeah, sorry, slice. Russia,
Yeah.
And she's like the drop of fucking. How do you?
No, there's one
sexualize
drop on her lip.
mango
Drop
juice?
on her lip.
How do you sexualize mango juice? That requires.
I
Yeah.
never looked at that way, but now
Anyone
that
who
is
says she
yeah.
doesn't know how to act needs to watch this fucking ad. No, what an ad. Then the Whirlpool, do you guys remember the Whirlpool jingle? Whirlpool.
Whirlpool.
Yeah.
What Dude, I mean, also a lot of the reason I don't think I remember any recent ads is because we don't watch ads anymore. We just fast forward through them because we record most of the stuff.
Who watches TV anymore?
Bro,
Yeah,
I mean, I
true.
watch it for live sport, but again,
Yeah, that's all I watch it for, live sport. Yeah.
We don't watch ads that we don't ads watch ads like we used to, but like nowadays they're doing these sick things called product placement, where when we watch Netflix, they're actually ads. The products they use are just fucking
yeah.
silent advertisements.
Dude, in the recent times, have you guys seen Veeredi Wedding?
Oh my god, that movie was
product
full
placement.
Of
of
what advertisements?
Just product placement every 5 seconds.
everything was a product placement.
I haven't seen it, but
ये देखो पापा मुझे बाटा के चप्पल से मारने वाले हैं.
why is everything coming down to family beating you up in all your stories? Akshay?
Yeah, I don't know.
Every time
पापा
Akshay
प्लीज
talks
न्यू
about
बैलेंस जूते के साथ नहीं प्लीज. आप जरा स्केचर्स के साथ मारिए ना, वो ज्यादा कंफर्टेबल और सॉफ्ट सोल है.
you remember Dunstan Jackson? That
Home
about the
Alone.
monkey.
Home Alone.
Home Alone. Bro, and some Bollywood movies also.
Home Alone.
Yeah,
Not
Bollywood
Alone.
movies.
Okay, let's be honest here. We're talking about 90s movies, right? But we were like 3 or 4 by the time 90s ended. So we are actually
Yeah.
talking about like, I'm 97 born, sorry man. We're actually talking about early 2000s. So when you say like, what is the first movie you remember? I think of Dil Chahta Hai, but that was 2000.
No, it's fine. I mean,
Mine
90s
was-
kids. We are still 90s kids, right? For us, growing up was still like late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, I'm a fake millennial though, because I'm technically Gen Z.
What about you, Angelina? What was your movies that you remember growing up?
My first movie was Lion King, but then the ones I remember and like really relate to when someone talks about it is Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, Kal Ho Na Ho.
How about
Yeah.
Jungle Book? Mowgli and Jungle Book. The
Jungle
original
Book,
one.
yes.
That was
Yeah.
good, right? Dude, and
Yeah.
that Michael Jordan movie, Slam, what was it called?
Yeah.
Jam, Space Jam.
Space Jam.
Space Jam.
Yes,
They're making a
love
remake
that.
of it, dude. They're making it with LeBron James now. Space Jam 2.
That was so good.
Looney Tunes, man. Growing up, Looney Tunes was so much fun. I remember used to come. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Always used to end with that Roadrunner crash.
Roadrunner.
Yeah, man. Those were good times.
Yeah, that was a really good show.
Like thinking back. Oh, another thing. Obviously, I don't know how many you guys. I don't know for you. Anuja will. 2002 when Saurav Ganguly, for every 90s kids growing up, we watched Saurav Ganguly take off his shirt and it was all over the highlights. That happened, fun fact, on my 6th birthday. And I had a birthday party. I was dressed as a bunny. Don't ask why. My parents decided let's dress him up as a bunny. We had a costume party.
You have pictures of this?
Yeah, exactly.
I actually do have pictures of this. Maybe I'll.
For anyone who wants to check out these pictures, DM us.
Dude, so
Comment below.
Dude, the party ended, right? And it's 13 July 2002. My party ended. Now, do you remember we used to get gifts, right? Back in the day, everyone used to give you gifts and you would give return gifts. So I had all these gifts with me. I have gone in the
Spoil
lift.
count.
You never got birthday gifts, but you were beaten up for your birthday.
I mean, we didn't have parties. Every birthday gift, we didn't have parties. Okay, go on.
So
We'll spare you. Go on.
I got in the
Even
lift.
I had that.
Wait. I got in the lift. Let me tell you the story of how I got in the lift to go up, and the India's chase is on, and it's very close, right? I got stuck in the lift. My house is on the second floor. In between the first and second floor, the lift got stuck, and I'm 6, so I'm scared. I'm crying. I'm like, oh, this lift is gonna collapse. I'm gonna die. This, that. So I'm screaming. Someone from the building, like one of the security, is like, okay, bhai, aap relax karo. Hum log gate khol rahe hai. They went to call my dad, and my dad told them, India ka chase is on. Usko bolo kuch der baitha rahega. Dad was like, fuck this shit. Let him die. Then my mom must have said something. Then my dad came and they like got me out. And we went in, and by that time, Saurav Ganguly's got his shirt out and he's celebrating. And my dad just staring at me like, all because of you, you disappointment. I miss this. He's like,
Oh my God.
you were the mistake. Sir, Vashisht hona chahiye tha.
What do you guys think about sleepovers? Did you all have any sleepovers growing up? What do you all guys do? Because we're going to contrast that with what we did as guys.
Yeah, I'm curious how girls sleepovers went.
I feel like once you did start having sleepovers, you were kind of like getting into your teenage years. You were just watching like Disney movies or watching like Hannah Montana or something like that. Oh, I have a friend. I'm sorry if she ever watches this, but um, she basically used to call us over to her house, and she basically had made like a punching bag out of her old socks, and she used to punch that every time we went over, and it was really, really weird. And then she wrote like the lyrics to a Cheetah Girls song in her notebook and showed it to us, and she's like, "Oh, look, I wrote this song myself." She thought she was so cool. And whenever you went to a house, you would only get like the green lays, the sour cream and onion, and pav bhaji. That's the only food we ever got.
That's really healthy and weird.
Not bad though. I like the green lace part of it.
I like the pav bhaji part of it.
Bro, my favorite, forget green lace, bro. Like the ultimate fucking chips packet that used to come back in the day was Uncle Chips
Uncle
Chaat
Chips.
Masala. Chaat Masala, not the
The
BS.
green packet.
Yeah, the golden, green, silver, whatever.
Yes.
Uncle Chips Chaat Masala. I don't know why they ever stopped making that because I would sell my fucking kidney right now to have one of them.
Same.
Bro, that was, I don't know why it ever stopped. I remember I used to fucking run to shops after school hoping they have them. And when someone told me they've discontinued it, I was literally like someone fucking put a dagger through my heart.
The feeling of opening the packet and having that fresh part smell in your face of the chaat masala.
Bro, what do you say? You didn't like the chaat masala flavor?
I
Sleepover
love
story. This
You
is
went
back
to
in
friends'
class
houses
3.
without me.
Bro, I didn't know you in class 3. So in
So,
class,
You had sleepovers in class 3.
yeah.
oh,
Dude,
yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
No, not 3. Okay, I went in class 6 and stuff.
Yeah, so class 3, I had sleepovers with my with some of the friends from my class. 3 a.m. Still friends. We watched Khichdi, all of that. Okay, very chill notes. We are about to go to bed. Okay, one of our friends, I'm sleeping. It's upstairs at 2:30. He wakes us up. He wakes me and my brother up at 2:30 in the morning, smashes us, wakes the third dude up, and he's like, guys, यार तुम लोग क्लास 11 में क्या लोगे? Science या commerce? We looked at him. We were like, bro, we are in class 3. What is wrong with you?
What?
Mine was similar. Like I was allowed to go for sleepovers only, I think in 7 or 8. And I talk in my sleep, and
Even now.
like sometimes I used to talk a lot in my sleep that time, like growing up, and I used to have nightmares, so I used to wake up screaming like bloody murder, like that. I used to get up screaming and stuff. So my mom, no, it was actually a problem. So then my mom was like, no, you shouldn't, like, don't go for sleepovers now and stuff. You'll suddenly get up in the middle of the night and fucking scream, and people
Did it
will
ever
think
happen?
something's happening.
Did it ever
No,
happen?
it did happen, but it happened in my house like a lot of times. My
That's
dad
tough
and
luck.
mom, they woke up in the middle of the night, and my dad was so pissed. He was like, "You are bloody slum dwellers." He was telling me and my brother, because for some reason, so I was sleeping, okay, and my brother, he had a beard, like he's 3 years older than me, so he had a thick beard, okay. Now, this is like not too long ago. So he came up right to my face and he's looking at me, okay, and I was talking. So I opened my eyes and I see him, okay, and I was like, who is this coming to murder me? So I started screaming. So my mom and my dad, they came, okay, into a room, and then he's just like, well, a bloody fucking slum dweller screaming like this in the middle of the night. Yeah, so then I wasn't allowed to go for too many sleepovers, but yeah, this is the reason why.
Akshay,
Did you guys ever tell ghost stories in sleepovers?
no,
Yeah,
but we tell ghost stories in schools, bro. Do you remember, Akshay, in our school, there was this haunted house thing where people used to go during the break, and we used to come back and say some fucked up stories. Bro, I saw a shoe being
It's
thrown
very
from one end
funny.
to
It's
the other.
very funny actually. So we grew up thinking it was a haunted house, but by the time we were leaving school, guys from a batch would go in there and try to smoke weed. So like that house really changed in our perception over the course of our schooling.
Dude, but Dude, talking about sleepovers, I remember this one. Okay, this is probably the last sleepover I had in my school life. It was class 11, towards the end. Was it class 11 when there was the Dortmund
No, man,
versus
that's
Bayern Munich
class
final?
12.
Class 12, okay. Champions League final, Dortmund versus Bayern Munich. And I remember the game was at 1:30 Indian time at night. So we were like, bro, I was tired and I was sleepy. I was like, bro, I need something to keep me up. Otherwise, I'll go to sleep. So Akshay nicely gave me the idea, bro, you have long hair. I think we should shave your head. And I like a doofus, I don't know why I agree to any of this. None of them have ever used a trimmer before or like used it to shave. And we were at a friend's house and I was like, screw it, guys, just shave my head. We need to pass 1 hour. I sat there for an hour. They started shaving my head, dude, slowly. The trimmer was getting stuck. They had to
What?
recharge it. Bro, at one point, I had half my head shaved, this point, and this point had hair. And these guys were just laughing because they didn't want to cut it.
I have so many questions.
They shaved half
Yeah.
my head. And I didn't drink or anything. I was completely sober. This is sober me making these decisions that fine, fuck it. My parents will totally be okay with this. Next morning, I went home after the sleepover. And my mother looked at me. My dad was like, looked at me. And again, classic, my dad, after all these years, looked at me. He said, disappointment, disappointment, disappointment. Then he looked at my mother and said, तुम deal करो, मैं जा रहा हूँ. वशिष्ठ मेरा बेटा है. Dude, so just before we end, I'd like to sing a jingle, and I hope you guys know this song.
Go for it.
मैं हूँ संजू, मेरा सीक्रेट है मैजिक पेंसिल.
Magic
जो
pencil.
भी बनाए सच.
बनाए सच हो जाए. Elephant. It's elephant.
Yeah, that's what I said. Elephant या cycle.
No, they don't say elephant. They say elephant. Yeah. say-
You character analyze the singer also now. Beautiful. You're
The
like,
best
I don't
part
know-
is at the end.
where? Shakalaka boom.
Shakalaka boom 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 boom. Shakalaka boom boom. Ayo.
yeah, they do that.
Akshay at this point is looking at the screen wondering why am I here?
No, I was just wondering that we can make a dark version of Shakalaka Boom Boom.
Does this all the time.
Bro,
Where
he
this
does
dude,
this all the
this dude had a
time.
pencil which could draw anything he wanted, and he would draw random BS and not like a Lamborghini or some shit like that. Budget में नहीं था.
Yeah.
Budget में नहीं था थोड़ा. जो का budget में होता तो parents को birthday पे Lamborghini gift कर रहा होता. All of this stuff.
Yeah, some
No,
shit
that
he
time
would
to-
draw with it. One lock
that
and
time
key
was
he'll draw with it.
Literally in the song, he's drawing saying elephant या cycle. Bro, if I had the fucking magic pencil, I would not.
No, can you
write a
imagine? He do a lock and key with it. Like I would want to pull out my hair at the beginning of each episode, right? Because each page is worth like $1 trillion, man. You could draw another Earth. Like whatever you want. You're drawing
Bro,
a lock and key.
Dude, what a guy! I don't understand. Who he draws a cycle with a fucking magic pencil.
Dude, he used to draw people as well, no? To like get
Yeah.
them. So
Dumb
he wasn't
fuck
just getting
Sanju.
new things. He was transporting people also.
We should have
Okay,
a
now
Sanju
we're going
stupidity
into dark
counter.
areas.
Dude,
Drawing
Akshay, we
people.
should do a review episode of Shakalaka Moo Moo where we do analyzation of episodes.
Shakalaka
Even
Boom Boom
Sonpari.
meets Black Mirror.
Dude, there was a show, right? Karishma. That was a copy of some
Yeah.
American show. What was it called?
Small wonder.
Small one. Yeah. Dude, when I found out it was a copy, it kind of broke my heart because I used to like that show quite a bit.
What is not a copy though?
I think no, Akshay, you said your first crush was Karishma ka Karishma
But-
girl. You
No.
said that. Don't
No,
lie.
she's some kind of androgynous woman. I was talking about Sonpari.
Sorry.
Wait, hold on. I need to make sure who these people are first. Let me just verify.
Wait, who was the guy
Yes.
with Sonpari? What was his name?
Altu.
Altu.
Bro,
I don't know
you
how
guys
I know
remember-
this, but I know it.
Bro, do you guys remember that show on Hangama? Lumba. Hi re, ab kya hoga? Kya karega ab ye lumba lum? Shakal se bandar, dil se bachcha, bhola magar. I don't remember the rest of the song, but that
Okay,
was...
geez, definitely not Sonpari. What is the name of that girl, man? That old Dadi was also there with white hair in that show.
You have a thing for dadis now. Akshay, bro, you need an intervention, man.
Kalu, what is that show? It's not Sonpari.
Karishma.
You said it was Sonpari.
Ampan.
You said
No,
it was
it's not
Sonpari
Sonpari.
and Karishma
Ampan.
ka Karishma.
Do you mean
Huh?
Ampan?
No.
No.
Amphan shows are good.
Anyways, let's just let
He
it be.
said it was Karishma Kakarishma and Sonpari, the girl with the crystal. He had a crush on them.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, I mean, anything else y'all remember from the time growing up? I just thought of this one. Then I can't.
Just
I'm thinking of that
remember how
cricket
it
show. Do you
worked.
guys remember that show used to come on Hangama, the cricket one? On Star One, there used to be a show on Star One, right, which everyone used to watch with that Grover or Rover.
Dil Mil Gaye.
Yeah, Dil Mil Gaye, bro. I mean, that
Yeah.
was a big thing in growing up.
Dude, no, it was Dil Mil Gaye, then Mile Jab Humkin, then Love Ne Mila Di Jodi. It was like a three-show thing. People would sit in front of their TVs and watch all three shows.
I don't think any. Abhi, and circa 20 minutes ago, I grew up without a TV. Yeah, I had no TV. I had nothing to watch. I was beaten up by my parents if I didn't do my homework.
But this is when we were teenagers. By this time, I had TV.
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
this was class 9, 10.
No, it was before that. What are you saying? 9, 10?
Mm.
But dude, Hindi shows, man. There were such great Hindi shows. Sarabhai was a Sarabhai, Instant Khichdi, and all this we grew up with. And I see the TV shows now, and it's about like some sap lady that turns into a snake and all that shit. And I'm like,
Yeah.
how are people watching
Nagin is
this?
on its season
Nagin.
5 right now. It's on season 5 now, by the way.
Nagin or something, right? Anyway, I'm done from my side. Akshay, anything to add?
Okay, guys, I think that was about it. Thank you all for joining us. And Viraj, you usually do the close one. You do it. I suck at this.
Right. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button. And if you guys think we missed out on something or you would like to share your stories with us, please comment and please share it with your friends and subscribe. Thanks, guys.
Hit the bell button for
Thank you.
notifications.
Good job, Anuja.